right. Welcome, Roger. There we go. Okay. Hello, hello, people. What's up? Just trying to get this all figured out here. It's not working from my computer for some reason. Can you guys hear the sound okay? Can you guys hear the guitar all right? We've got sound. Alright, let's see. Cheers from Brazil. Cheers from Canada. This is this is my first time going live here in Montreal, Canada. Cool, you guys can hear? Alright, awesome. Sweet. So, as you guys are getting comfy in your lazy boy or wherever you may be, I'm going to play some tunes. So if you guys want to, if you have any requests or anything, I'd be happy to answer those as much as possible. So here we go. I'm going to start with a song from my last album, Tabula Rasa. Here we go. Voila! Welcome, holy cow, we got lots of people. How you guys doing? You guys can hear all right? Sounds good. History Museum. Oh, cool, Humpback Whales exhibit. Actually, I just found out today that the Humpback Whales documentary that I co-wrote the music score for is up on Netflix. So for all you guys trying to find some new stuff on Netflix, check that out. It's just called Humpbacks. And I did that a couple of years ago now, I guess, down in Laguna Beach, California. Co-wrote the musical score for that. So check that out. Netflix, Humpback Whales. So that was a little song of mine called Tabla Rasa. Hey Jean-Jacques. Drew Nelson, what's up, brother? From back in the day. Alright, so you guys have to bear with me here. Basically every song that I write is in a different tuning, so I guess in between songs it lets you guys like go grab snacks or, you know, go grab beers or whatever, you know. The Nomad. Cool, yeah, if you guys have any, if you want to hear any requests, feel free to type it in there. So you guys may hear a little bit of extra sound coming from the guitar, and that is I've got this thing on the back for all you guitar freaks. This thing's called a Tonewood amp, and it plugs in to your pickup, and it gives you a little bit of extra sound, so you can hear kind of got like a slapback effect there. It's got reverb, it's got delay. Super cool, check that out. It's called the Tonewood amp. I'm still trying to figure mine out. It sounds good, I dig it. Alright, so this is a song I did with one of my, let's see. Oh, yeah, I did this song with yeah, for some reason it didn't work on my computer. I'm using my phone, so it's hard to see kind of what you guys are typing. But this is a song that I did with one of my musical heroes, Don Ross, on an album we did called 1234. And this one's called Three-Way Street. Hope you enjoy. right, voila. Cool, how you guys doing? Muchas gracias. So yeah, that was Three-Way Street. If you guys have any requests you would like to hear, definitely type it in there and I will consider that. Three-Way Street. When am I coming back to Bonn, Germany? Good question, Jackson. I will be coming back to Germany on a tour this fall. I think this October, November. I will be there, and but I'm gonna actually have another solo tour a year from now. Not until May 2018. I will be back in Germany. So, and then actually, yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about some other upcoming shows. I've got, for those of you in California, I've got a show coming up at Alva's Music in San Pedro, and that's going to be on June 10th. So mark your calendars for that. Anyone you know in the LA area, that's going to be kind of my first show down there, trying to promote that. Or if you're a true fan from Canada, you will come down to the LA show. So again, that's June 10th at Alva's Music, and the link you guys can find on my website, calumgraham.com. And I'll be down there for a couple dates, and then in a couple weeks, I'll be in Toronto with the amazing Don Ross. We're going to do some duo shows together. We've got Toronto and then Cambridge on June 2nd. So you can check that out. So Toronto, Cambridge, Los Angeles coming up. And let's see, what else? I'm missing something. The Canadian Guitar Festival. I will be there with another amazing guitarist, Antoine Dufour, who produced my last album. Made it sound amazing. So check that out. That's the last weekend of July, I believe. CanadianGuitarFestival.com, I think. You can get some more info on that. Let's see, Phoenix Rising. Sweet, I can play that one. Alright, so here we go. No loop pedal. Remember the tuning. All right. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Here we go. This is Phoenix Rising. Hope you dig it. loop pedal section. Oh, alright, so loop of that in your head. Now loop that. Alright, muchas gracias. How you guys doing? Play the Nomad. Cool, yeah, I can do that one. So yeah, as I said, this is kind of my first time going live on Facebook, so if you guys have any requests or anything, feel free to comment there. I had a few people asking about the reverb that's coming through. It's actually from this cool little contraption here called a Tonewood amplifier, and it's got a bunch of different settings. It's plugged into my pickup here, and you can get reverb, you can get delay, you can get all kinds of stuff. So check that out, Tonewood amp. And let's see, we'll do Nomad next. And this song was inspired from one of my favorite musicians that I never met. His name is Michael Hedges. If you haven't heard of Michael Hedges, go do yourselves a favor and check him out. An album called Aerial Boundaries was a really big inspiration for me. And other than that, listening to guys like Andy McKee, Antoine Dufour, and Don Ross. Those are kind of my biggest acoustic guitar inspirations, you could say. So yeah, if you guys like what you hear, definitely go check those guys out and have your mind blown. So yeah, for those of you who just joined in, I've got a show coming up in California. If you know anyone in California, I'm playing at a place called Alva's in San Pedro on June 10th. So check that out. More information at my website, calumgraham.com. And then after that, as I said, I'm going to be playing at the Guitar Festival, Canadian Guitar Festival, and Donnie Ross just joined us, who will also be playing there. So good, check that out. Awesome little festival near Kingston. You can go there and check out some great guitarists. It's kind of like a really fun camping weekend. And then after that, I'm going to be Again, playing with Don Ross in Halifax, or near Halifax, at the Indian River Music Festival. So for all you in PEI, check that out. And then I'll be off to the Edmonton Folk Fest, which I'm not supposed to announce yet, so don't tell anyone yet. Alright, so here we go. Insomnia in Madrid. Hey, what's up? Cool. Here we go. This is the Nomad. Hope you guys dig it. And just before I do, as you can see on this cool little Tonewood amp, let's see if you can, I don't know if you can see the setting, but right now it's on a plate reverb. I'm gonna change it over to number 4, which is a delay. And you can hear now, it's got like an automatic delay in the guitar. How cool is that? So here we go. I'm gonna play the Nomad for y'all. Check it out. And cue the light fade out. That didn't happen. Hey you guys, what's happening? Any other requests? Feel free to, wow, thank you for checking it out. 65 people. 65 people in my 1-bedroom apartment here in Montreal. Check it out. This is my place. This is my bed. It's where I make music right here. And this is my mom. Checking it out. And this is my kitchen. So yeah, I'm in Montreal at the moment. And this is my new pad, my new studio. And I thought I would go live on Facebook and see what you guys are wanting to hear, let you know some shows coming up. Again, for those of you that just joined, playing in California, June 10th at Alva's, San Pedro, California. And not too long after that, or sorry, just before that, with Don Ross in June 1st in Toronto at Hughes Room. And the day after that in Cambridge, Ontario. And Edmonton this summer, lots coming up. If you're in China, I don't know if anyone here would be on China, but I'll be playing there with my good friend Trevor Gordon Hall in September. So let's hear, what do you guys want to hear next? Let's hear some requests. What do you got? Waiting? Yeah, let's do that. And at the moment I'm working on a bunch of other new tunes, some instrumental and vocal as well. I'm not gonna sing tonight, my voice is a little bit lost. But I'm gonna do another one of these Facebook Live things in a couple weeks and do some singing then. And for those of you that are interested, you can check out if you're on Instagram, you can add me. My tag is Calum1234. And for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to be releasing a bunch of new videos in the next coming weeks. So you can check out my YouTube channel is actually my website. It's just www.calumgraham.com. Yeah, basically between Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, that is where you can find me, releasing new stuff. And there's a new platform where they combined YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. It's called UTwitFace. You can find me there too. Alright, you guys. I think this might be my last one, but if you have any other requests, feel free to comment there and I'll see if I can play it. But thank you guys so much for checking this out, spending the afternoon or evening, wherever you may be, with me here. I'm going to do this again in a couple weeks, so stay tuned. And here we go. This is Waiting. Hope you guys dig it. Still ringing. Man, this thing. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. 69 people. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys for checking this out. And yeah, if you want to hear, I guess, any other tunes for next time, feel free. Just let me know what you want to hear. And I'm going to share some new songs, I think, with you guys next time. A little bit of singing. So yeah, check that out. And I guess now that this is the end, we can feel free if you guys just want to type stuff and any questions you have about music or whatever. I guess, again, if you just joined recently, I'm going to be touring in California on June 10th. And I'll be there in San Pedro, California. And yes, in Cambridge on June 2nd. See you there, Anthony. And yeah, June 1st in Toronto. And awesome. No, thank you guys. Thank you so much for checking this out. You guys are awesome. Charles, we'll see you in LA. Sebastian, hey Sebastian, we got to record together. Get your butt over to Montreal. And yeah, other than that, as I mentioned earlier, for those of you who are looking for something to check out on Netflix tonight or some other night, there was a documentary that I co-wrote the score for that is out now on Netflix. You can check it out. It's called Humpbacks or Humpback Whales. But check it out. I just did that. And yeah, they just put it up on Netflix. So check that out. And yeah, other than that, let's see. Writing more music at the moment. Probably have another album or two out this year, depending how much time I get. It's going to be crazy touring later this year. Lots. Yep, coming to California again. Yep, as I mentioned probably 60 times in this live thing, I have a show coming up at Alva's June 10th in San Pedro, California. Get your tickets on my website, calumgraham.com. And yeah, I'm going to be in Europe later this year, throughout other parts of Canada. The United States Canada tour is going to be early 2019, like January, February. Big Europe tour planned October, November this year. And China will be in September this year, so looking forward to that. And a lot of shows in Quebec, so if anyone is here from Quebec or knows anybody around there, check that out. Rochester, New York, not totally sure. Don't have anything totally booked there yet, but I know in New York there will be some dates in November, I believe, Eva. So, yeah. So, if you guys have any other requests, maybe I can play one more, or we can just comment, hang out, or Angel, sing another one. I'm gonna, yeah, my voice is a little bit tonight, so I'm gonna just let my guitar do the talking and sing on my next Facebook Live thing. So, Sebastian, give me a shout. Give me a ring. Terrence. Hey, Justine. T. How you guys doing? Show us your pad. Danny, you logged on late, man. I already showed everybody the pad. You got the tour. My mom's here. Spending Mother's Day out here in Montreal. And yeah. I also just got... someone needs to kick Danny Choi off of this line right now. Album coming out this year. Rob, I am working on the album right now. I've got a instrumental album in the works and a vocal one as well. So, that will be out, yeah, probably fall, winter this year. I'm going to do some serious writing the next couple months. So, yeah. So let's see, any other requests? Yes, I'll be at the Canadian Guitar Festival this year. You can check it out the last weekend of July. I will be there. Let's see. Some album. Yeah, you can check out all my music on my website, calumgraham.com. And I've got these new tablature books, which I don't have near, but you can learn how to play all these songs 1234. Yeah, maybe I'll play that one. Let's see. End with 1234 here. Yeah, fire away the questions. You guys are killing it. 1234. So again, all that reverb and cool sound was coming from this, which is a Tonewood amp. These things are awesome. So you get delay, reverb, and basically, like you can see here, this is my pedal board, which is absolutely crazy. Too much crap. And basically it's all condensed down into this. So check these out. Tonewood amp. I've just started kind of using one, and they're amazing. And these are my new tablature books. Ooh la la, check it out, check it out. You recognize that fella? And it's got all the songs to your favorite Bee Gees tracks and ABBA, the classics. All there. No, there's none of that. Just a bunch of my tunes. You can check that out. It's tabbed by Mark Grover and available on my website for $30, shipping everywhere in the world. So yeah, all right, let's play another tune. Actually, just before I move on there, this was this guitar that I was playing was a Loudon, which you can see, which is made in Ireland, and it's got DiMarzio Black Angel pickup, which I use, and a microphone inside. You can kind of see a little bit. That's a K&K pickup, but you guys didn't hear any of that. This is just kind of acoustic playing. Alright, so I'm going to tune this. Whiskey Sunrise. Okay, maybe I'll throw in a couple. Any other requests you guys want to hear, feel free. Any questions you have? Hey Tina, what's up? So there was a request for a couple tunes. This is a short little track that I wasn't actually going to put on an album. It's kind of more of a bonus track. And after enough Scotch whiskeys in the studio, we decided it was a full song and recorded it. And called it Whiskey Sunrise. So here we go. Oops, if I ever get in the right tuning. Who tuned this guitar? Josu Farewell actually is coming out. It's my next video to be released, so check it out on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Calum or www.calumgraham.com. That's gonna be out, I think, in the next few days. Farewell, so stay tuned for that. Here we go, Whiskey Sunrise. go. So this is my baritone. This is a Firk baritone made in the Czech Republic. You can check them out. It's a beautiful guitar. One of the best baritone guitars I've ever heard. So someone else had a request for 1234, I think. Any other requests you guys have? Shoot them along. As long as it's not Freebird or Sweet Home Alabama. Because I already played them. No, not quite. Favorite Don Ross song? Argentina. I would love to come to Argentina with Taylor Swift and play Easy to Love. That would be amazing. Play something you know. Trevor. Working on it, Trevor. How many tuning variations do you play? Almost every song that I write is in a different tuning, believe it or not. And I only have a couple songs in standard tuning. Yes, Whiskey Sunrise is standard baritone tuning. It's B, E, A, D, F sharp, B. Yeah, so once again, shows coming up in Toronto, Cambridge, Ontario, San Pedro, California, Kingston, Ontario, Canadian Guitar Festival, Edmonton, Alberta, Prince Edward Island in August, and a bunch of dates in Europe, Quebec, China, stuff coming after that. So yeah, so this will be my last song. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight and listening to some tunes. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, feel free to comment, message me if you guys want to hear something else in the future. Oh, David, you missed it. I already played Waiting. Darn, yeah, I'm gonna have to tune in earlier next time. Come to Stoon. Where is Stoon? Saskatoon. Oh, Saskatoon. Right, of course. Edmonton will be August 12th at the Folk Festival. Cool. We'll see you there, Don. All right, you guys. This, I think, will be my last song unless you have any other requests. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight, and you guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you on the road. This is 1234. There you have it. Thank you guys so much for checking this out tonight. This is my first kind of time going live on YouTube. So thank you for the text clapping and all that, your comments, much appreciated. So yeah, check out my website for more info. Again, I'm on Instagram, Calum1234. YouTube, you can check it out, www.calumgraham.com, which is my website. So yes, thank you all so very much. Love from Montreal. Thank you, and hope to see you out on the road soon. Have a good night, you guys. Take care.